Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the new Hasbro Star Wars Angry Birds Early Bird Package. That's right, Star Wars Angry Birds. I'm sure you guys have all heard of Angry Birds by now. It's the very successful, very addicting game app that most people have on their cell phones. And while there's already been lots of different merchandise for the Angry Birds games, Hasbro is the latest to get the license for the brand new Star Wars themed Angry Birds. And kicking off the line is this homage to the classic Kenner Early Bird package. So as you can see, the box is very reminiscent of that vintage Early Birds set. It comes with Chewbacca, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and R2-D2, but as you can see, the artwork on the front of the box now depicts each of those characters in Angry Birds style. We also get a little blurb in red on the front that tells you exactly what is included in this Angry Birds package. Now the back of that box continues that very cool vintage look. It's got the colors and everything that look just like the back of a vintage card back. However, this shows you the things that come inside of this package and how you can set them up and use the little launcher and everything that comes with it. We also get a sneak peek at some of the other Angry Birds Star Wars sets that are going to be coming out in the future. Alright, so let's open up this box and see exactly what's inside. This particular Early Bird package includes 4 minifigures, Chewbacca Bird, Princess Leia Bird, Luke Skywalker Bird, and R2-D2 Egg. We also get 1 lightsaber launcher and 2 blocks that have a little bit of a Death Star theme to them. So let's go ahead and start off by taking a look at these little minifigures. These are actually much smaller than I was expecting them to be. They're very much like the small little minifigures we're seeing with lines kind of like Squinkies or something like that. They even kind of have the same feel to them as they're a bit of a softer plastic, so they're tough, but they do have a bit of flexibility to them. You'll also notice that on the bottom there is a hole, which is how they plug onto the included launcher so that you can use the launching action feature. Now I will say that all of these little minifigures are very nicely painted and detailed. You'll notice that they are all birds with the exception of R2-D2, who is an egg, and each of them represent different characters from the Star Wars universe. So we have a little pink bird with the Princess Leia buns on either side of her head. We've got a Wookiee looking bird, complete with the little bandolier going across one side of him. We've got the red bird that's got that awesome Luke Skywalker 70s style hair and the white tunic. And then we've got that egg that looks like the famous astromech droid. They're very cool looking little figures, I will absolutely give them that. So of course these are more than just little action figures that you can collect. This is sort of like a game that you can play too. The set includes 1 launcher that's got a lightsaber theme to it. You can see the middle section there looks like the hilt of a lightsaber, while the top portion is made of a translucent blue plastic, and it looks like there's some electricity flowing between what is supposed to look like the blades of the lightsaber. And there's a little peg piece in the middle there. That's where the holes on the bottom of the little Angry Birds plugs onto. That way you can set them on there where they fit pretty snug, but it's not too tight that they'll stick to it. So from here, of course, the next step is launching your Angry Birds. Just use your index finger to pull the lightsaber piece down, and when you release it, it works like a catapult and sends your Angry Birds flying. It works remarkably well, and it's got some great spring to it, so you can really send these guys flying pretty far. So we can take those 2 little block pieces that have the Death Star theme to them, and you can kind of stack them up, and you can stack the little birds on top of them, and then practice your aiming with that catapult and launch your birds at them to knock it down. You can't really do a lot of building with this set since it only comes with 2 blocks there, but this is just a little early bird teaser set. It looks like some of the things that are going to come out in the future are going to have some much more complicated builds, so you can really set up some bigger sets and, of course, have some actual pigs to set up on your displays for the Angry Birds to knock down. There's also this included little pamphlet inside that shows off some of the other characters and playsets coming out that we can expect to see from Hasbro, and there are some really cool looking characters included. I love the Jabba the Hutt and the Rancor pigs. Those look sweet. So that's pretty much the gist of it, guys. There's your look at the brand new Angry Birds Star Wars Early Bird package from Hasbro. It looks like if you're a fan of Star Wars and a fan of Angry Birds, this might be some fun for you guys to pick up and check out, especially if you've got kids who are really into the game. It looks like you could have some real fun flinging these birds back and forth and trying to knock down each other's different setups with all the different blocks you can get, so I can definitely imagine this one will be a lot of fun for kids. But if you're a collector of minifigures, these might appeal to you as well. The Star Wars Angry Birds Early Bird package should be hitting store shelves soon, so happy hunting, and until next time.